ಋಷಿ ಜನವಂದಿತ ಸುರನರ ಸೇವಿತ ಋಷಿ ಜನವಂದಿತ ಸುರನರ ಸೇವಿತ ಋಷಿ ಜನವಂದಿತ ಸುರನರ ಸೇವಿತ ಋಷಿ ಜನವಂದಿತ ಯೋಗಿ ಯೋಗೀಂದ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಾ ಕರೋ ಯೋಗಿ ಯೋಗೀಂದ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಾ ಕರೋ ಯೋಗಿ ಯೋಗೀಂದ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಾ ಕರೋ ಯೋಗಿ ಯೋಗೀಂದ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಾ ಕರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತುಮ್ ಹೋ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ತುಮ್ ಹೋ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು परब्रह्मरूप आदि अनंत परब्रह्मरूप आदि अनंत परब्रह्मरूप आदि अनंत परब्रह्मरूप आदि अनंत ज्योति स्वरूप तू भगवान 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 कृष्ण तुम हो जगद्गुरु कृष्ण तुम हो जगद्गुरु कृष्ण तुम हो जगद्गुरु कृष्ण तुम हो जगद्गुरु वेदोद्धारक भवभयनाशक वेदोद्धारक भवभयनाशक वेदोद्धारक भवभयनाशक वेदोद्धारक भवभयनाशक परम दयालु दया करो परम दयालु दया करो परम दयालु दया करो परम दयालु दया करो कृष्ण कृष्ण तुम हो जगद्गुरु 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 ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು 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 ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿ ದೀಪವು ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು 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 ದೇಹವೇ ನಾವೆಯೋ ಆತ್ಮವೇ ಪಯಣಿಗ ದೇಹವೇ ನಾವೆಯೋ ಆತ್ಮವೇ ಪಯಣಿಗ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮಲೋಕವೇ ನಮ್ಮೂರು ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮಲೋಕವೇ ನಮ್ಮೂರು ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು 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 ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಳಗವು ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಳಗವು ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು 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 ವೇದವೇ ಪಾಠವು ಧ್ಯಾನವೇ ಸಾಧನೆ ವೇದವೇ ಪಾಠವು ಧ್ಯಾನವೇ ಸಾಧನೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷೆಯು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷೆಯು ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು 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 ಹರಡಲಿ ಪ್ರೇಮ ನೆಲೆಸಲಿ ಸತ್ಯ ಹರಡಲಿ ಪ್ರೇಮ ನೆಲೆಸಲಿ ಸತ್ಯ ಬೆಳೆಯಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವ ಮೈತ್ರಿಯು ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರರೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯು ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯು. ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು, 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 ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು. ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು, ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು, ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು, ಋಷಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿದೀಪವು. ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು, 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 ಋಷಿ ಮಾರ್ಗವಿದು. ರಾಮನಾಮ ಸುಂದರ, ರಾಮಚರಣ ಶಂಬಲ, ರಾಮನಾಮ ಸುಂದರ, ರಾಮಚರಣ ಶಂಬಲ, ರಾಮನಾಮ ಸುಂದರ, ಸತ್ಯ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಶಾಂತಿ ಧಾಮ, ಶಂಬಲ ಮನೋಹರ, ಸತ್ಯ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಶಾಂತಿ ಧಾಮ, ಶಂಬಲ ಮನೋಹರ, ರಾಮನಾಮ ಸುಂದರ, ರಾಮಚರಣ ಶಂಬಲ, ರಾಮನಾಮ ಸುಂದರ. ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, एक जल जाए दूजा आए, एक जल जाए दूजा आए, फिर भी ज्योति जलती रहे, फिर भी ज्योति जलती रहे। ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले। इस ज्योति के शक्ति से, इस ज्योति के शक्ति से सत्ययुग आरंभ हुए, सत्ययुग आरंभ हुए। ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, ऋषि मनोहरा
शंबरा मनोहरा
सत्य प्रेम शांति धाम,
सत्य प्रेम शांति धाम
शंबला मनोहरा
शंबरा मनोहरा
राम नाम सुंदरा,
राम नाम सुंदरा।
राम चरण शं।
We'll wait till the webcast team gives a clearance. Yes. Okay, I think they have given a clearance. Namaste. This is a light chanting session which is open for everybody. So I welcome all the people who are here and also who are connected through live webcast. We will begin the session with silence. Silence. In silence, we connect with the light masters and seek their blessings for today's session. Roughly a minute. Just have to close your eyes and sit silently for roughly a minute, I will tell you. Yes, yes. I'm very happy to share some of the experiences of some light channels, some people who channel light. I'm sorry. One of the light channels has I'm sorry about this. One of the light channels has written to us that after he began practicing light channeling regularly, he found that a kind of calmness has come to him. A kind of calmness has come to him. And he says that his overall life has become better. The quality of life has improved. And he says not only him, it has happened not only to him, but also to loved ones around him. This is what happens when we begin to bring light into our lives, when we begin to vibrate with light. Our vibrations, they impact people around us. We have been saying that when we change, the world around us changes. This has happened to this person. It's a wonderful experience. Another person, she has written that she was generally healthy, and suddenly one day she was diagnosed with cancer, very serious thing. And it was very, very shocking to her, and she couldn't accept it. That is when she somehow got introduced to light channeling. I was thinking about it while going through her experience. I was thinking about it. Guruji used to tell us, Guruji Krishnananda, our Guru, he used to tell us that God comes to us in so many ways, in different ways. He can come to us through a book. We read a book and suddenly we begin our spiritual journey. Or we may have an experience and that prompts us to begin our spiritual journey. Or we may come across a problem, a very serious problem, and somehow that makes us begin our spiritual journey. Something like this, let us say, has happened to this person. She was introduced to light channeling and she began practicing. And she says after some time, practicing some time, then she was able to accept that she has this problem. She was able to accept it. She said that she could not sleep. She could not sleep for many days in the night. And then she took help of light channeling, and then she says that she was able to sleep. She was able to accept, yes, cancer, whatever happens to us, we have to accept it. When we are unable to accept it, then the disturbance will be there. She was able to accept, she was able to sleep. She says every night before going to bed, I would practice this light channeling and I will be able to sleep properly. She also says that a kind of calmness has come to her. And another very interesting thing happened to her. She said that she has written that she would get disturbed because of people's behavior. Somebody says something, it happens to all of us. We get disturbed, and then sometimes it takes days to get over it. This is what would happen to her. But she says, now what I do, she says, whenever such things happen, I begin sending light to them, and then I feel that I am not disturbed. I am not disturbed. And the anxiety, the fear, she is able to get over. If you think about it, these are life changing experiences. Life changing experiences. To have peace, to, to, to not to get disturbed, it is not easy. And these are very, very big changes. Such things are happening when people practice light channeling seriously, intensely, sincerely, for days regularly. regularly. This is how we believe peace spreads from one person. When we establish peace here, my peace, it touches another person, and his peace touches another person. This is how someday, the whole world will be peaceful. That is what we are striving for. Another person has mentioned, written, he was in fact talking to me. He lost somebody very, very close to him, an old person, of course, very close to him. He was unwell, and during the last days of this person's sickness, whenever there were situations when this person, the person who was not well, who finally left this world, because light channeling cannot prevent deaths, this we know, of course, we know. Whenever there will be situation when the person will be very, very uncomfortable, it will be like an emergency, discomfort, pain. Our meditator, our light channel would send light to him. And he says, every time I did that, he would also send healing energies. Of course, light contains healing energies. Every time he did it, there would be instant relief, is what he said. Instant relief. It's a beautiful experience. I think light brings everything to us. Our problems may not vanish overnight. Problems will not vanish, of course. As long as we are in this world, problems will be there. But light gives us that strength, that wisdom to manage our life in spite of these problems. That is what light is. Light is, after all, God Himself. Also, of course, there will be a time in the future when the new age gets established completely. Then there will be no problems. That's a different thing. But right now, when there is so much happening in the world, there is a war raging in one part of this world. So many people are dying. There is pain. There is suffering. Families in distress. And of course, in spite of all our efforts, the corruption is still it continues unabated. When there is so much pain and suffering in the world, it is not possible that we can have a very perfect life. It's not possible. There will be disturbances, issues. But this practice comes to our help at such times. Light channeling meditations, these practices come to our rescue, to help, to give us the strength and wisdom to manage these things, to deal with these things. This is what I wanted to say today. These are not lecture sessions. These are practice sessions, because when we practice, we receive so much from the light masters. Receive so much. So let us begin the practice. people here, they know the technique and they know the process. There may be some one or two new people or some new people who join through live webcast, or some may come here. For their benefit, I explain this every time. Let us sit in a relaxed manner. Close your eyes and just relax. I will guide you through this entire process. Now let us think of light. Let us imagine light, huge light, ocean of light above us. This light is not some passive light, it's a, like we said, God Himself, full of life. Intensely let us connect with this light. Pray to Him to descend and through us spread to the whole world. Now we will imagine that a beam of light comes down from this ocean of light. A beam of light comes down from the ocean of light, enters us. It fills up our body. It fills up our entire system, our body, our mind, our intellect. Every particle of our being, our system is filled with this light. Let us experience this light for a few minutes. We just have to sit in silence and just be aware that we are filled with light and just experience it for a few minutes. Now, without opening our eyes, we will begin spreading the light. We just have to intend and imagine that light keeps coming down from the ocean of light, enters us, fills up our bodies, and comes out of our body and spreads in all the directions. In all the directions. It fills up our room, our house. Keep spreading. Fills up the surrounding areas, our city, or town or village, and keep spreading. Fills up the whole world slowly. Slowly, you can take 1 or 2 minutes to spread this light to the whole world. Now we can go on continuing this process. We can sit silently with this awareness that, and with this intention that light is coming down from the ocean of light and through us spreading to the whole world. With this awareness and with this intent, let us sit silently for the next few minutes till 11:30. I will tell you. It's enough. I wish to express our gratitude to all the people who joined in today's session. Your participation is very important, very, very important. Because when many people channel light at the same time, the impact will be bigger. That's why, although it's a silent movement, we say silent revolution or silent movement, it is also a mass movement. More people have to participate. Someday, I'm sure, more will join. Many more will join. Those of who wish to you, and those of you who wish to continue channeling light, you are welcome to do it as long as you can. Students of Manasa will continue channeling till 1 o'clock. And I wanted to tell you that the next session will be in the month of April, third Sunday of April. I think it is 16th April at 11 a.m. Thank you.